You're now joined by fifth-year head coach Chris Wright of the North Park University women's soccer team. North Park coming off an unfortunate subpar year, 6-12 overall and 1-6 in the conference. However, they had a 4-game winning streak from September 20th to October 4th, the longest winning streak for a North Park team in the last 3 seasons. So, Coach, now that you're entering your 5th season for the as the head coach of the women's soccer team, what are your expectations now for the 2015 season?
We have high expectations this year, same as we have every year. Last year was a little unfortunate. We played the whole year without a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So to go 6-12, in hindsight, wasn't the best season. But at the same time, looking back, there was a couple of games where maybe if we'd had a keeper, maybe a bit of luck here and there, it could have easily been a 500 season. But the girls played well. I mean, this year we have 14 new faces. We lost 12, 13 players from last year. So at this moment in time, pre-season's going really well. We're just kind of figuring out the new girls, how they fit in with the returning players, and just kind of see what's going to work best for us this season.
Yeah, you mentioned those players that you lost, that being one of them, veteran Emma Lundeen, who was All-CCIW first team and becoming the first All-CCIW first team selection since the 1998 season, as well as Viviana Preciado. But now you have those two as both coaches. What do you think that's going to give you guys kind of a competitive edge now, having 2 players of their caliber now on the coaching side of things?
I think it's definitely going to help. Whenever you have players of that quality, who then become coaches on your coaching staff that can give that wisdom and that experience to the young girls. I think it can only help us. They're both 2 very, very talented players, and they're both shown that they can both be 2 talented coaches. So we're very lucky to have them. And we use them as and when to their experience to help the young girls throughout the season.
Talking about that too, some of these returners, you got Annika Nyquist, sophomore. She was 4th leading goal scorer on the team last year with 4 goals, as well as Phoenix Sanchez is returning for her senior season, and she ranked 5th overall in shots on goal percentage. Talking about those 2 and just the returners as a whole coming back to this team, and how much you think they'll help you guys moving forward in this year.
Well, our returners, we have 8 of them. So they're going to play a big role, all 8 of them, especially to mould this young group. Annika had a great freshman season last year, so we have high hopes for her.
Okay.
Phoenix is entering her senior year. She's currently recovering from an MCL sprain, so we don't have her at this moment in time. The hope is that she will return sometime soon.
Okay.
But we have, Cindy Martinez, who is our sophomore this year goalkeeper, who obviously was injured last year with an ACL. We have Kelsey Deal and Jessica Malik, who are both talented central defenders who are going to probably be the rock for us this year and gain their experience is going to be vital for us moving forward. So yeah, we have some good returning players, and they're all going to have to step up and do a job for us this year to ensure that we're successful.
Yeah, touch a little bit too on the newcomers you guys got coming into this year's team. Talk about just how much they're going to be able to help this veteran group and you guys moving forward. Again, just trying to bounce back from the season you guys had from a year ago.
Well, we're very excited. We brought in a very, very talented class. We had to bring in a class that talented because we lost such a talented class last year. But we have Marina and Emily and Kaylee. We have a number of real talented players who have come in, and in our first pre-season scrimmage, they both played all 3 of them played a lot of minutes. We have Megan Ellis, who's coming in as a transfer student, who's another goalkeeper. So we feel as though we have some good depth, and then we have a variety of other girls who are coming in. So we're excited. It's going to take some time. It's going to be a process. We spoke earlier in the week about setting ourselves goals to really give the new girls time to acclimatise and figure out how to play in the CCIW and college soccer. But no, we're excited, and we're going into every game to win.
Okay. Yeah, talk about too the schedule. On your non-conference schedule, you guys got a couple of schools like UW-Whitewater, Concordia, Chicago, then you go to the Illinois Institute of Technology Invite. Just talk about some of those teams and just the overall non-conference schedule and how much you think it's going to prepare you guys for the CCIW.
Well, once again, we have a tough non-conference schedule. As you mentioned, we play Whitewater, we play Dubuque, Both of those teams were, in and around the top 25 last year, plus another couple of teams that we have on our schedule. So we have a tough schedule, and we have to. We play in such a tough conference that to give ourselves an easy schedule and to kind of walk through those games, especially for the young group that we have coming in, isn't really preparing them for the conference. So we have to play a tough non-conference schedule, I feel, in order to prepare the team. So it's going to be tough. Every game is going to be one of those games where we're going to have to play well, we're going to have to perform, and if we do that, we're going to give ourselves a chance to win. If we don't, then it's going to be a difficult game and a long season. But
sure.
We're preparing the girls well. The pre-season is going really well. We're happy with the way the team's gelling and things, so we're looking forward to it.
Talk about too this conference schedule. I know obviously you guys are picked 7th in the overall coaches poll to start the season, but obviously what are preseason polls? It matters what happens at the end of the season. Talking about just how much this rigorous conference schedule is just going to be, going into this year.
Well, the CCIW every year is one of the top conferences in the nation for women's soccer and men's soccer as well. So. The preseason polls don't really mean much to us. I totally understand why we were voted 7th. I mean, you lose that many seniors and that much quality. Nobody really knows what to expect, but I think that's a good thing. We've got a lot of new girls coming in. People hopefully will underestimate us, and we'll prove them wrong.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks so much, Chris, for taking the time today, and we wish you guys the best of luck in the 2015 season.
Thank you.